Welcome to the College Now dual credit website at Mount Hood Community College. The purpose of this presentation is to explain the things that you should consider when you are deciding if you should take a College Now dual credit course. If you are already in a College Now course and deciding if you should register to take the course for college credit, this presentation should provide guidance in helping you decide. College Now has some benefits and consequences that you may not be aware of. It is important to carefully think about whether taking these courses for college credit is the right decision for you. Let's start by looking at some of the benefits. By earning college credits and high school credits at the same time, you can graduate with some of your college courses already completed. This saves you time towards completing your degree so that you can graduate college more quickly and move on to the next steps, whether it's a job or more school. College Now credits transfer to other schools just like any Mount Hood Community College credit. College Now can also save you money. The average cost of a class at Mount Hood Community College is $376. At PSU, it's about $624. But College Now lets you earn college credits completely free. Although it is only a small portion of your credits towards your degree, the savings add up. Many people struggle their first year in college. They find that the classwork and homework are much more challenging than it was in high school. By taking College Now courses, which are designed to be as challenging as college courses, you can get familiar with the extra demands of college-level work. The advantage is that you can do this in a safe and familiar environment that takes away some of the stress and gives you a chance to ease into it. Now, let's look at some of the other factors you should consider when deciding to take College Now. How much time do you spend on homework each week? In college, you're expected to spend about 9 to 12 hours per week, per course, working on assignments and readings outside of class. That's a lot of time. That's about what you will be expected to do in a College Now class. The class material sometimes also moves at a faster pace than other high school classes. You need to make sure that you are ready to take a more challenging college-level course. If you are not ready to put in extra effort, College Now is probably not for you. This is important because College Now courses are a part of your permanent college transcript. That means they affect your college GPA. If you fail the course or earn a low grade, you could even start college in poor academic standing. Your grades could also affect things like your financial aid status. However, to qualify for the Oregon Promise Grant, only your high school GPA is taken into account. You also want to make sure that the College Now courses are relevant towards what you want to study in college. Not just any college credits will help you earn a college degree. Check the requirements at the school or in the program that you want to enter after high school. In college, you have certain courses that you are required to take to earn your degree. There are different requirements for different majors or fields of study. Some College Now courses might not count towards your program or degree requirements, so they might not help you much. When in doubt, remember that basic courses like reading, writing, and math are general requirements for most programs at almost any school. When in doubt, stick to the basics. If you plan to use financial aid, scholarships, or grants, be aware that there are usually limits on the number of credits they will cover. This is done so that people can't just go on receiving financial aid forever. So if you have taken a lot of college classes that don't count towards your requirements for your degree, you might run out of financial aid eligibility before you finish your degree. If you are planning to use the Oregon Promise Grant at a community college, plan wisely. After you have taken 90 credits, you are no longer eligible for the Oregon Promise Grant. You need to plan well and consider if the College Now courses will be helpful for you. Let's look at a case study to see how this decision-making process plays out. Paul is enrolled in Math 112, Pre-Calculus 2. He needs to decide if he will register to take the course for dual credit through College Now at Mount Hood Community College. He is doing pretty well in the course so far. He got an 80% on one of his quizzes and a 95% on his first homework assignment. He's on the baseball team, so it will be a little harder for him to find time to study, but it's not impossible. Paul is serious about going to college. He isn't exactly sure what he wants to study, but he knows it will be something in the sciences or maybe engineering. He wants to transfer to PSU. He looked at the degree requirements for the mechanical engineering program, and calculus is a required course. Pre-calculus is a prerequisite for calculus. Paul is worried about how much college will cost him, too. Do you think Paul should register to take the course for Mount Hood credit? There are many positive reasons why Paul should register for this class. First, he will be getting college credit for free. And not just any credit, but one that helps him towards earning the degree he wants. He will have to take advanced math. It will be great if he can start his college experience with some of the required courses already completed. Paul has a B in the class so far, so his GPA is probably okay, and he doesn't need to worry about any negative consequences there. He will also get valuable experience preparing for college. The only challenge that Paul faces is the time commitment. He plays baseball, and that requires a significant commitment of time that takes up some study time. However, if Paul is really serious about going to college, he'll have to figure out how to manage his time. All college students do. It seems reasonable that Paul should register for this class. Let's look at a slightly more complicated case. Sophie is in Math 111, pre-calculus. It is time for her to decide if she wants to register to get Mount Hood Community College credit for the class. She currently has a C. She is worried about having a C on her college transcript. Won't that look kind of bad, she wonders? She also thinks that she will probably go to Mount Hood after she graduates from high school, and she wonders, will having a low grade affect her ability for the Oregon Promise Grant? Nursing is the field she is most interested in. She is about to start taking Math 112, the next part of pre-calculus, and hopes to get answers soon. Let's weigh Sophie's options. Sophie has a lot of different factors to consider. First, she is interested in nursing. Different programs have different requirements. For this program, you need to have at least 30 college-level general education credits in order to even apply for the program. This course definitely helps her toward that goal. Even better, the required math course for nursing is Math 95. Sophie is already ahead of that, so if she earns credit for this class, she can bypass the math general education requirements for her program altogether. If she takes the course for credit and passes, she also won't have to take the math portion of the college placement test if she comes to Mount Hood. Let's not forget, she is earning this credit towards her degree for free and saving money on her education while getting better prepared. There are also some potential negatives to her taking the class. A C is not the worst grade in the world, but Sophie might not want to start her college career with a C unless she is confident that she can bring it up once she starts as a full-time college student. She needs a C average in her college classes to get into the nursing program. That's doable, but keep in mind that this nursing program is very competitive. The average student who is accepted to the program has a 3.6 GPA. Can she get her grade up that high? She also hopes to use the Oregon Promise Grant. Only your high school GPA is counted towards the Oregon Promise Grant, and College Now courses being taken for Mount Hood credit can be counted differently towards your high school GPA. She needs at least a 2.5 high school GPA to be eligible for the Oregon Promise Grant. It sounds like she should talk to her high school counselor to see what her high school GPA is. Sophie needs to carefully weigh these options and decide what she thinks is more important for her and for her goals. Will her GPA meet the minimum requirements? Are all of these benefits worth it to her? And how much does she care about that C on her transcript? Put yourself in her shoes and try to decide. Do the advantages outweigh the potential dangers? Fortunately, there are many people who can help you decide whether to take College Now for college credit. The first person you can talk to is the course's instructor. This is the teacher at your high school who will be teaching the course. They can give you more information about the coursework and give you important dates for when to register or drop the class. They may also know whether the course will be helpful towards your degree. If you are not already enrolled in a course offering College Now credit, you can find out who is teaching College Now classes at your school by going to the College Now website and clicking on Participating High Schools. Your high school counselor can help you identify goals and decide if the class helps you achieve what you want to do after high school. If you are already registered for a College Now course, you are officially a Mount Hood Community College student, and you have access to our academic advisors. These advisors can help you make a plan for your education and help you decide which classes to take and when. They are also generally knowledgeable about what courses transfer to other universities and degree programs. You can also call or email the College Now staff at Mount Hood. They have information about all of the courses offered at your high school and can help you understand how to participate in College Now. Most importantly, think about what your educational goals are for yourself. Weigh the pros and cons, and ask yourself whether College Now helps you meet those goals. We encourage you to take College Now courses if you think that you are ready. But if you don't think College Now is for you, you don't have to take the class for college credit. College Now courses also help you earn high school credit. You can take the course for the experience of having a more challenging course without it affecting your college GPA. Also, you have time to decide. You will already have some idea of how you are doing in the class by the time you are supposed to register for Mount Hood credit. You have the chance to drop the class before a certain date if you don't think you will do well. If you want to learn more, please explore the College Now website or connect with us directly. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. We hope this presentation was helpful and that it answered some of your questions about College Now at Mount Hood Community College. Thanks for watching.